here on the O'Shea Duke Jackson channel. I am your host, O'Shea Duke Jackson, and glad to see so many people in the chat tonight. I'm going to be online not for a long time, but I'm doing this show for who? The callers, the people in the chat. You guys hear me from me all the time, but very rarely do we get an opportunity to hear from the subscribers that support the channel. And don't I thank you for your support. We tried this last week and we had a little bit of technical difficulties with some of the calls coming in, but tonight it should be all the way better as we launch in on this powerful topic in which we have people in Black America on both sides of the fence, man. And I'm telling you, tonight's show is going to be very explosive. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a lot of people calling in. And tonight's show that we'll be talking about, and that is the phone number that you guys can call into, are Black people addicted to white supremacy conspiracy theories? Are Black people addicted to white supremacy conspiracy theories? Now, this is a good topic because we all know about Botham Jean or Jean, how you pronounce his name. We know about his case and what happened with Amber Geiger. We know what happened with the brother who made the victim impact statement. We know about the judge who comes down and flip-flops and hands lady a Bible and hugs her. We know about the bailiff stroking the hair. So that, for a lot of people, doesn't add up. But we also know about one of the more popular witnesses in the case, a guy by the name of Joshua Brown, who subsequently, after the case was over and the sentence was rendered, he was shot dead about 2 to 3 days later. Some reports say that he was shot like in the mouth, and that was symbolic of you talk too much. And but anyways, no one knew about as to what happened at first. But now there are some suspects who have been apprehended. Now, the suspects who are apprehended are from Alexandria, Louisiana, and it seems to be a drug robbery or a drug deal that's going bad. And from what I hear, there are two arguments. People such as Akintunde Nation, who's like, aha, I told you so. This was definitely some nigga shit. And then on the other hand, what you hear are Black people saying, I don't buy that. This is a setup. These guys, are covering up for a murder. Like, it doesn't make sense for somebody to drive that far to get some weed or things like that. So you have some people who are still buying on to what you call a conspiracy theory, right? And it seems like neither side really has any proof of what they're saying. One side is going off of what the Dallas Police Department says, and the other group, which is in DPD, for what I understand, is corrupt. But then the other group is saying that no, this is a conspiracy. It doesn't make sense. This is white supremacy. Now, guys, call into the show number because I want to talk to you. And if I don't get any callers, I will end the show because I don't feel like weighing in on this. I'm not in a position to. So I'm doing this for the callers. Couple key points. People like Akintunde Nation say that Black people want to blame white people for everything. Everything is a white supremacy conspiracy theory. And this is another example of the lack of Black accountability in the Black community. Black people want to blame all their failures on white folks. Okay. Black people don't ever want to talk about Black on Black crime. Black people don't want to talk about single motherhood. The only thing that Black people want to do is to blame their issues on white people. This is it. everything that happens in the black community, it's the white man's fault. It's the white man holding them back. Now, for those who want the number's on the screen here. 646-668-2519. That's the phone number. It's right there on the screen. I see 702. I'll bring you on very shortly. And this is what a lot of people are saying. And again, we're going to hear both sides of the argument pretty much. Oh, okay. Charles Merchant said, I just saw a video where a fat woman blamed her obesity on white racism. Okay. I'm going to make actually a video on that. But guys, what is your take on this? Okay. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and take our first call. I'll be on for as long as people call in. So we have one call, 702. I see 619. Let me go to 702. Let's see what we got here. Hello, 702? Hello? 702? $702? 702? All right, this nigga's already playing. 619. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? 619. 1 second. Let me do this. 619. All right. Can those people on the Blog Talk Radio, can you guys hear me? Okay, hold on. Hello? 619? Oh, here we go. What niggas playing on my phone? All right, hold on a second. Yo, shout out to D Darrell. What's up, man? Thank you. Thank you $50. 443? 443, you're on the air. Why can't you niggas say nothing? 443. All right, listen. Guys, call in. I don't know why. Because I have everything. Oh, I know what it is. I messed up. It's my fault. I know what I did. Come on, call back. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Okay.
Yes, here you go. 619. 443. Oh, no, call back. I heard you. White man was holding me back. What up, Gunna Den? Call back. That was my fault. Everybody call back. That was my fault. You see, white man wouldn't hold me back. It was me holding myself back. 646-668-2519. You niggas call back. Again, shout out to brother D Darrell, my uncle D Darrell, for the $50. Man, I told you he was balling, man. That collard green smuggling, man, don't you, man, I'm telling you, it's a good business. Yeah, man, that was me fucking up. Thank you, brother Ed Liam. He says, conspiracy spread like wildfire amongst black folks. Logic and critical thinking isn't promoted. After studying philosophy, I became a skeptic. Wow. Okay, so let's go to 443. 443, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes, you there?
Hi, O'Shea.
Hello, how are you doing?
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can y'all hear her? Anybody, can you guys hear her? Let me know if y'all can hear her. Okay, I see a whole bunch of niggas laughing. But go ahead. Let's see if we can hear her. Go ahead and talk. I think we can hear you.
O'Shea?
Yes.
O'Shea. Hi, this is Soulfully Sowing Seed. I follow you on Facebook under D.
Yeah, thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
You're welcome. You know what's happening? You sound like an echo and you sound like far away.
Oh, that's because I got this cheap ass microphone, but I'm doing my best. Go ahead.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm calling to comment on what you said. Is it black people's problems, or I'm gonna give my little opinion here. I think sometimes it is black people's problems, because I'll give you a couple of reasons why I think this is. I have a conversation about this with a lot of people, and I think that African American women can shut down a lot of these hair businesses overnight if they took it serious, their black economics very serious, and start investing in their own communities or among themselves to build up their community. That's
Mm-hmm.
one thing. Hello, are you there?
I'm here. I'm here.
That's a big issue to me. And also stop patronizing Chinese stores because you don't know what they're putting in the food. They're doing too much. And supporting, restaurants that are black owned. Yeah, of course, there's not a lot of black owned restaurants where I live, but we do try to visit some black owned places. Um, that's the problem, I think we have. We don't have a lot of black owned businesses. When I was growing up, I grew up in Pennsylvania. My parents had their own business. I grew up with my parents being entrepreneurs. We had a grocery store. We had a little convenience store. And that's how we survived. Not everyone can do that. When I was growing up in Pennsylvania, like out in Bucks County, I remember when people had, you go down the street, your next door neighbor might be selling cakes and she had a little candy stand or whatever. We support that. If she was having, a neighbor would have a fish fry, we knew we were going to buy our sandwiches from that neighbor. So we're supporting each other.
Okay, so
does that make sense?
Yeah, but let me ask you this though. I mean, I understand that, but let me kind of get to the topic here. I mean, do you think that this white supremacy are black people addicted to white supremacy conspiracy theories?
Yes and no. Yes, somewhat.
Okay. Why do you say that?
I don't know, because I live around a predominantly white area.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, I have a few neighbors that might say something off cuff, and of course, I respond. But we still live around each other. I guess when you see a lot of it in the news, I don't know. I can't identify with it because I don't know anyone that's experiencing any of it. I don't know. I don't know anyone. We're not even experiencing it.
Okay. Let me.
Now I don't want. That's.
Okay.
I don't know how to answer that.
Okay.
I just know I listen to a lot of it, and I do know that there's a lot of racism out there right now. Not that it ever left. That's the thing. It's always been there.
Oh, okay. No, thank you so much. I'm gonna come right back to you. Thank you for calling in, baby. God bless you. 619 on the air. You're with O'Shea. What's going on here?
Hey, O'Shea, can you hear me?
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Do you know who this is?
I do know who this is. I do know who this is. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine, baby. I'm doing all right.
Okay, so I think that maybe some of us are, but I think that there is some truth to the conspiracy theory. I believe that it's highly coincidental that he happened to be killed. I think that I believe that yes, it can happen that, people can go get weed and they drive for prices. Yeah, okay, that story can happen. But I don't think that anybody would do that after he snitched. Like people would stay away from him, away from him,
Oh, okay, so
like,
let me make sure I understand.
It just seems kind of...
You think that he's just was on national television. Most people would stay away from somebody like that because they don't want to get caught up because he's a highly profile person. Okay,
they want he's like inflammable.
Right.
I think they threw a story out there. That we will believe.
Right.
Like, right. I think they kind of threw it out there, and they were so quick to catch the people. They threw all these facts out there, and they were so quick to have all these facts and everything like that, and do a press conference. Things like that don't really happen.
But let me ask you this though.
I just
because the they called in. Shout out to Power Strategy and Diana. they said that the guys admitted to it. What incentive would these guys have to just, waste their life and kill somebody and throw their life away just for the Dallas Police Department or just for the system? What would they get out of that?
I think that they were trying to set an example. I think the Dallas Police Department was setting an example that he even said anything against a police officer. Like a lot of people were saying, "Oh, why did they kill him after the fact?" Like a lot of people said that. Like, "Oh, it was stupid that they killed him after the fact. They would kill him like before he testified."
Mm-hmm.
I think they were setting an example that he even testified. Period.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the fact that he had damning evidence against her; it's the fact that he even said anything against her.
Mm-hmm. So, and you're saying they? When you say they, who is they? Can you make sure you tell me who they is? Who is they?
The powers that be.
Who in this case in
Like
Dallas?
the police department.
Who would okay? So you think this is a hit from the police department?
Yeah, because he's the one person that said something against her.
Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. That's Simone. Thanks, Simone, for just stay on the line here, Simone. I'm gonna come back to you, Simone. Shout out to Simone out in California. Let's go to damn, that's the loudest shit. 352 in the building. You're on the air with O'Shea. What's going on?
Hi, O'Shea. So,
Is this be nice
to
to an
answer
ugly
the
nigga
question,
day? All women calling in. Oh shit! I'm telling y'all, ugly niggas is coming back in 2020. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
hi, O'Shea. Yes. So, to answer the question, I do think Black people are addicted to white supremacy theories. However, on the same token, I think white people are addicted to Black supremacy theories. Bottom line, I think America as a collective doesn't want to take responsibility, personal responsibility for anything.
Right.
We basically live in a culture of just finger pointing, and there's no self accountability.
Okay. Why is there no self accountability?
Really, I think a lot of times it's easier to point the finger at someone else for your problems in all areas of life than rather looking in the mirror and saying, what have I done to possibly contribute to this? I know that bad things happen sometimes to people. We all have our ups and downs, but people are so quick now to say, not me, it's because of this, that, and the other.
What do you think about this personally? Like in this case, this Joshua Brown. Who do you think killed Joshua Brown?
O'Shea, to be honest, I don't know. Do I think the story about these guys traveling from Louisiana is plausible? Yes. Do I also know that police departments can be corrupt? Yes. I truly don't know. It's such an unfortunate set of circumstances. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think just as opposed to just releasing a statement and saying, hey, we have these witnesses in custody, we found pounds and pounds of weed in his apartment and $3,000 to $4,000 and blah, blah, blah. What concrete evidence do you have? Can you release cell phone records? Was there any communication or affiliation between the victim and these killers, alleged killers, before the shooting happened? People need more concrete evidence, but it wouldn't surprise me either way this turned out. I just don't know. I've learned to keep my mouth shut before jumping to conclusions because it's like we're in the wild, wild west.
Okay. All right. And your name again was?
I'm Lee.
Lee. Okay, Lee. Thank you for calling in. Hold on the line there. I'm gonna bring people back on. We got 11 callers. Let's go ahead and give her an applause for that call. What up? Cut to the chase. I see you in the queue. Let's go to Let's go to Memphis. Now you know what I got. You know you down south niggas. Y'all be messing. Or let's go to 910 Memphis in the house. What up? What up, What up, Memphis? Hello.
Hey, what's good, G?
What's up? What's up? Is RJ?
Yeah, you already know.
Oh man, hold on, man. Let me get wait. I gotta give you the George Making drum sound, dog. Hold on. What's up, player? Yeah, I had to get some.
You got it, my brother. What's going on with you?
Man, I can't call it,
Staying focused. Indeed. Well, it's like to go to the topic. I mean, we are attracted to myths and fables and tales, obviously based upon what many of us, have subscribed to, while others say, hey, well, based upon that, this is probably why you're in this predicament. So, we do get caught up into a lot of that. I must say, it's for good reason, though. I mean, you tell me, what is a group to do that's been marginalized and done the way that we've been done, in this country collectively for all this time? It's like, hey, after a while, you're like, hey, I don't trust nothing that you're doing, man. I mean, we just surviving right now. That's literally all we're doing.
Right.
Again, collectively, just getting by. So I see it from the people's mentality. That's why brothers and sisters get together and they kind of have like the yes factor involved in it when there's these two sides to justice in regards to how it's being reported, depending on the individual. Now the thing is, your last caller, with respect to her, she mentioned it's easy to point fingers, and it is. And, sometimes people got to look at what they did to put themselves in a situation. I have yet, other than self-sabotage, truly found out what we did to put ourselves in this predicament. You know what I mean? We're living. We're simply living in it. And what we're attempting to do is, again, we're trying to go from survival mode to thriving. Okay. And it doesn't even seem like, even on a survival or instinctive level, things are clicking. So, that spells doom. But even leading up to all this, O'Shea, there's nothing that we did collectively. So other nations that say, all right, cool, come on over here and sabotage us, take us on over there, do us any kind of way, inbreed, all this good stuff. And that's the answer to her question. But yeah, man, I think we have, because of all the back and forth, for good reason. That's we live here, but we don't trust the system completely. And I think it's on them to try to regain our trust if they care. If not, then we'll keep doing what we're doing. It don't matter. Hey, you hear the brothers coming on YouTube saying it's gonna burn and it's over and all that. So obviously, that's the consensus right now. That's how people feeling. So if they don't feel like there's any value in this, and they're going to do all these things because we feel like there's no value in us, and we allow them to do those things. So, while we point the finger, just make sure we're doing what we need to do to work towards building a better future for those who look like us and other melanated beings. That's all I got for today, brother. Thank you.
Brother RJ, one last thing.
Sure.
Okay. How do you think that the system could regain the trust of the Black community? In what ways could they do that?
It actually has a lot to do with one of your biggest topics that you've had recently, and that's in regards to reparations. That's a start. And the reason I say that, just real quick, I won't, take up your time, but just real quick, that right there, you breaking bread. That's the reason people take you to trial and all that when an error is performed or when a mistake has been made. Okay. It's because it's like, hey, I can't repair you in those other fashions. I can repair you monetarily. I can repair you in this way or that way. So we can start there. Once we start there, get that taken care of, and it gets distributed properly, that's a step in the right direction towards repairing relationships between us and this nation.
Okay. All right. Thanks again, brother, for calling in. That's our brother RJ, man. Check him out.
Thank you, brother.
Always wearing nice suit and bow ties. This man got like collectible bow ties from like 1947. Then they got like he got a closet, 347 bow ties in every color. Let's go down to Vegas. 702. You on the air with O'Shea? What's going on tonight?
Hello?
Hello. What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on, O'Shea? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How are you?
How you doing? My name is Mega. I'm from Vegas.
Okay.
I want to weigh in on this because first I want to say, you know what I'm saying, I love your show. I've always been a fan. I've been watching you for about 2 years right now, and I like your content a lot.
Oh man, thank you so much, brother.
That's enough of my ass kissing. All right. So first of all,
okay.
so first of all, I'm from the hood, right? You know what I'm saying? I grew up in New York City my whole life. So let's talk about criminality and like the psychology of a criminal. So from Mr. Joshua Brown, how he displayed himself and how he conducted himself on that stand, nothing screams criminality about that young man. And I'm not trying to profile or anything like that, but it's just that I've been around a lot of these types, you know what I'm saying, from the nerd to the thug to the super thug.
Right.
So I kind of, you know what I'm saying, know how people operate and like, you know, their modus operandi. So if the man allegedly had 12 pounds of weed in his apartment, there's no way he would have took the stand and testified for anything because criminals don't testify. It's just their code of honor, their street ethics, regardless if it's a cop or not, especially if somebody has 12 pounds. That means he's kind of deep in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when the police come out with all this evidence out of the blue, after this young man's demise, it does kind of reek and it does smell of a cover up of some sort. So when people come out with conspiracy theories, talk about the young man was part of this, such as that social club or whatever. I guess, you know what I'm saying, black people are going to look at it like, listen, we don't have the power to pull off these kind of maneuvers, or even if we did, we just don't. This is something that black people just don't do as a collective often. As a collective of white people, throughout history, we've been seeing them pull these kind of stunts throughout history, even with themselves. So when black people cry foul play, I don't think it's too far-fetched for them to like have these kind of concerns.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Then,
you know what I'm saying?
Do you think personally that this is bogus? This is a setup?
Saying that this young man had all these drugs in his apartment, yes, it is a setup.
Okay.
It is a setup because Dallas PD for some reason seems to like ever since Botham John was murdered, it seems that they was trying to do everything to like make the victim seem like the victim was the perpetrator of a crime.
Right.
You know, and it seems like weed is always in the mix somehow. First, it was this man smoking weed in his apartment. Then it comes down to the witness being a drug dealer. So it's like, are they going to try to make a correlation that Joshua Brown was Botham John's drug dealer? Would that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because if you think about it, I mean, that's the only correlation. That's the next story that could come out is basically he looked out for this man because he was the number one customer. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that hasn't came out yet. But if it did, you know what I'm saying, then you would have to start giving the television a side eye, O'Shea, because, like, weed is just, like, I don't know, it's too much of a common denominator in a situation like this.
Okay. What would you say in a great call, but what would you say to somebody that will just say, nah, man, this is just nigga shit. These niggas are messing up. You know, the nigga did it. You know, what would you say to a black person who disagrees with you and feels the complete opposite?
I would be like, you haven't lived in the hood long enough to like understand who's who and what's what. You're only speaking from a person, well, not even gonna say a person, an emotional point of view of fear. Because most people that talk like that, like, oh, niggas this and that, niggas, they scared. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you in the hood and you hear people talk about, well, black people kill black people too, and it's like, well, when you bring up the point, well, black people can also retaliate against other black people.
Mm-hmm.
Can you say the same about black people retaliating towards the police? And they just look at you with that blank stare like, I didn't think of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you are parroting somebody's talking point and you're not really coming up with a talking point of your own.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of these talking points that black people speak about when it comes about blacks taking accountability comes out of fear. And it's like fear of your own, like fear of yourself. You're scared. And it's like, it's understandable. I'm like 6'2", like 6'1", 6'2". So when I'm walking down the block and I see another black person, I do gotta like stay alert because I'm never knowing what this person's intentions is because I'm conditioned to think like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then me and this person walk past each other and lock eyes, and it's like a what's up? You know what I mean? It was like all that was for nothing. You feel me? So I'm like thinking, is he looking at me the same way? Am I looking at him the same way? But regardless of the fact, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking at black people as like, don't get me wrong, they are subgroups within our community, within our race. You know what I'm saying? Everybody isn't going to be book smart. Anybody isn't going to be like a criminal.
Mm-hmm.
But each one of these people have a little bit of something in them.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on that person and their experiences, what extreme they want to take these things to.
Okay. No, man. No, thanks. Good points, man. Thank you for calling in, guys. Let me just do this real quick. I see 443 in the building, 347 in the building. I see you 214 in the building. 619 still on the air. 334. That's Alabama, Texas. Let me just do this real quick. Let me give a applause to all you Negroes out there. That's the only sound effect I got, y'all. I got two, and another one for all the super chats. So let me do this because y'all be complaining. You don't read the super chat fast enough, nigga. Read my super chat out. I gave you my $5, nigga. Now read out my damn super chat, fool. I'm not gonna give you no more money because you don't never want to read out the damn super chat. So all right. So let me do that. Let me go ahead and do it because I don't want no problems. You know what I mean? You know I'm a Christian. I don't want to get beat up over the damn super chat. So let me go ahead on and do that. And guys, thank you for your support. Call into the number that you see on the screen, which is is the number on the goddamn screen? No, this dumb nigga comment on the screen. All right, let me take his comment off. All right, that's the number to call in, weigh in. But let me go ahead and give thank you for the restreaming audience for being here. For those in the live stream, let me just shout out really fast the people that are supporting the show by the super chat. And if you want to do that, it's a little $sign there. Thank you, Mr. Good Vibration 144. Mogul Maze, $10 super chat. Thank you, my brother. Reparations is for two slaveries. One was chattel, and the other was Jim Crow segregation and injustices, inequalities, and so much more. Thank you, my brother. Bangs Empire _ lifestyle. Man, that's a bad scarf you got on, brother. Thank you for the €229 super chat. Irene Royal, thank you for the $5. Let me go ahead and give y'all applause. You know what I'm saying? Omega Dreads, thank you so much. Josh Quick, a brother being Wakanda doing his thing, and will still be seeing white supremacy holding him back. Tony Davis, thank you. Power and Strategy, thank you. Diana P, Hugs, O'Shea, Casey out there, Nicholas Penn live, Tricking, Ed Liam, Conspiracy spread like wildfire among black folks. I read that one already. Thank you, D Darrell, again. Thanks to everybody for being here. Appreciate you guys. Let's go take some more calls. And we got let me go to 214-846, Dallas in the building, and then 843. What up, Dallas? 214 in the building. What's up?
Uh-oh. My line?
What? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, I'm sorry. Hey, O'Shea. Hey, man. Hey, we are not addicted to conspiracy, okay? I think that there's been too much wrong done to us for us to believe the misinformation they're giving us. And it's a saturation of misinformation, and so they think that we're not smart enough to freaking understand and read between the lines about what's happening.
What?
I live in Dallas, and this is... Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Sir, you're going to say.
Well, I live in Dallas, man. When Botham Jean was shot, I was 10 minutes down the road, man. I got 2 kids. Okay. And I live in an apartment that's very similar, you know? And so for me to see all the evidence that they showed as soon as Botham was killed, Bunny's evidence, from the self-closing doors, from the witnesses saying that they didn't hear any commands from the officer. I mean, there's too many incongruencies. We're not dumb. Logic points A plus B equals C, you know, and that there's too many things that do not add up for us to be on the same page as the DPD.
What are the things that don't add up? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, why did they try to cover up Amber Geiger and let her try to leave and get tried in a county that's all white when she got charged with Boston Jean's murder? When she got first charged, they did not arrest her. They let her clear up her shit, and they let her take it right to try to go to Coppell County, which is all white. It's got an average freaking salary. They're making over $100,000 there. Okay, it's all white. It's not. They would never convict a white officer the same way we convicted in Dallas County.
Okay,
you know, and so it's like two sides of a coin that was like, well, okay, we'll give you this, but we ain't gonna give you that. You know, and that's what we keep getting, man. I mean, when did you see when you saw the white police officer motion to the black bailiff to come do Amber Geiger's hair? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yes.
And then for Altair, yeah. And, you know, the Altair apartments where Joshua Brown was shot, dude, that's not in a bad area of town. That's like the design district.
Okay.
That's the medical district.
Okay.
There's not a lot of like gangs or nothing popping like that. I mean, and plus, okay, weed, bro. Dallas is, look, man, I can smell weed from fucking mile away, bro. I've been doing it for a long time. But the thing is, it's like, I have never drove to fucking Dallas to get some jank.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I drove to Austin. I've driven to Colorado. I ain't never heard a nigga talk about, bro, I'm going to go to Dallas. I'm about to get some fire, fun. You know what I'm saying? That ain't never been the conversation. And so, I mean, I know plugs. And plugs don't act like that on the stand. Plugs don't go to the stand. You know what I'm saying? You may try to subpoena me and get them, but you ain't going to find them. I mean, if you got plug money, how would you find me? That doesn't make sense. I'm just saying, O'Shea, hey, man, I really appreciate your content. I was conflicted at first when I first started watching you because you were saying some stuff that I didn't understand yet. But, hey, I'm a young cat, bro. I'm a young cat, and I appreciate this lesson you're giving us, man, especially with your video you put out about black men needing someone to talk to, because we do need someone to talk to. I work in a corporate environment, and, man, when I tell you these white folks, they walk right past you, man, and they don't say nothing unless they need you. Oh, can you come fix my computer? All right, cool. Let's set it up. How's your day? But then the next day, when you're trying to say, "Hi, how's your good morning?" Not a damn word. So yeah, man, I completely feel you, and we brothers do need someone to talk to. And thanks for putting up the content you're doing, bro.
No problem, bro. Thank you for calling in, man. I appreciate you. That's 214 out of Dallas. Let's go to y'all know I only got one ghetto ass sound, so you know. Thank you, man. Let me do this. Actually, we're gonna go to Alabama, man. My brother Sub-Zero's on the line. I'm coming back to you, South Carolina. My bad. But let me go ahead and shout out the people, man. My brother Passport Kings. Man, when we gonna do a show, man? Come on, bro. Don't make me Facebook you, Negro. Shout out to Passport Kings. America has credibility issue when it comes to black people. Who can disagree with that? RO.G to Outlaw 83 to Duke. Thank you, brother. Let me go ahead and give both of y'all an applause. My only motherfucking sound. Shout out to the Better Society. Thanks for advertising our business. Nigga, you need help. You crazy. Okay, but thank you for your $5 because you need all the nigga. You are retarded. Okay, I'm gonna just let you know right now. Something wrong with you. But let's go to 334. We're gonna talk to my man in Atlanta by way of Alabama. Let's go ahead. Let's give him a good George making drum sound alert. Gotta get some new sounds, dog. This is some bullshit. Sub-Zero, you on the air. What's up, babe? What's up, family?
What's up with you, homie?
Man, I can't call it, dog. What's up?
What's going on?
Oh man, I can't call her, bro. Just trying to be rich like you one day, brother. What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
I know you about to go in, brother. I'm just waiting.
I'm about to get called all types of coons and stuff like that. But hey, that's what YouTube is for, right?
Right.
So let me say this, guys.
Go ahead.
I feel like white supremacy exists, okay? I think white supremacy, to say that they haven't done things to black people, to say that there isn't a system set up to protect that officer when she kills a black man, but when you shoot a white person or something like that, it's different. We've seen this on numerous occasions with black cops. When those cops shot that little kid in that chase, that high-speed chase, those cops went straight to jail, right? Mm-hmm. I'll be the first to admit that. But so one is true, yes. But I don't know why black people have to be so binary in their thinking, either true or false, because when it comes down to it, to ignore a lot of gaping holes in our argument as far as our what we do as individuals and as a people collectively. Like, for example, in the last 6 weeks, it done been, I just thought about 2 months. They shot my mom's house up. Some idiot shot my mom's house up. Mm-hmm. They shot my other friend's house up. They shot a pastor house. This is in Montgomery, Alabama. Okay. They shot this pastor who I know, who I went to school with, shot his house up. They killed a girl around here in Atlanta, 18 years old. They just shot a 1-year-old over here Sunday. Shot a 1-year-old. You know what I'm saying? They killed a 3-year-old little kid. You know what I'm saying? We have a problem. You know what I'm saying? And for people to say, well, hey, I made a video and I said, hey, man, you know, we need to deal with that. Let's call out racism, white supremacy. Let's go after the police. Let's go after all that. Let's also go after these niggas that terrorize our neighborhoods and do shit like that. Let's not sweep that under the rug as well. I don't know why it seemed like I'm a coon because I don't understand the streets. I'm from the hood. I'm from Ridgecrest. If you're from Montgomery, about 3 times worse than Chicago. I grew up around. I go home anytime I want to. Ain't nobody scared to go home. People always want to act like you scared of the streets. I ain't scared of shit. But at the same time, when they shot my mom's house up, I ain't bulletproof. And I got a 3-year-old son, you know what I'm saying, we could have been laying there watching SpongeBob. Them motherfuckers shoot the house up. You low IQ, ape-ass monkey niggas don't even want to take the time to see what house they shooting up, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm supposed to make excuses and say, well, he's only doing that because of the streets and he has no choice. And no, fuck that. I'm tired of these niggas terrorizing our neighborhood. We as black people can hold these niggas accountable for their actions. We need to stop acting like we got to embrace and always act like they the underdog. And we love this underdog story from these niggas. And these niggas terrorize our neighborhoods. You know how much wealth they cost the black community when you come on these streets and you trying to sell a house? See, I do real estate. There are certain neighborhoods where houses have not gone up. Like my mom, we trying to sell our house. The realtor's telling us we gonna get less than what we paid for the house 30 years ago, 40 years, when I was a kid, 40 years ago. Wow. We getting less. Wow. She paid $35,000 for the damn house, right? It's the niggas that's in the neighborhood. This shit that they do. And then so you've cost your community you've cost them wealth. You cost how much wealth if that house went up 4% per year, which is what it's supposed to do in the city of Montgomery. That house should be worth at least almost $100,000 by now. Mm-hmm. But it's not, because you can't get that type of wealth because of your own people in your own community are causing issues, man. And so the thing is, guys, yes, the police are racist. Yes, there's a system. We need to go after the cops. Yeah, I agree with that. But I'm sorry, like, to say that black people aren't in love with talking about and trying to over sensationalize a lot of shit that we ourselves bring upon ourselves. Because we'll sit and say that the houses are undervalued because of racism, white supremacy. But I can instantly tell a black neighborhood a lot of times unless you're talking about a trailer trash neighborhood, which they do exist. But for the most part, I can tell the difference. It's just certain things that we see in our communities that we don't do. And so when I try to say, hey, man, we need to raise our standards, we need to do better, we need to do this, we need to do that. Black people, I say this every time, you know it, O'Shea, I say black people spend 30 minutes a night doing their homework. Mm-hmm. You can't bitch about racism, white supremacy because you don't like math. If you don't, and then people can't even draw the correlation when I start talking about homework. They're like, what the hell does homework have to do with anything? Where did O'Shea find these stupid niggas? Instead of understanding that if you don't, like, I read the comment section last time I was on your channel, and the brother said that, and I was like, he don't understand the correlation between math and time and how much time you do. You can't do math, you can't do derivatives. That shit gonna take at least an hour and a half, mm-hmm. minimum, mm-hmm. right? So you got white people who own everything, control everything through Jim Crow, sundown towns, racism, all that shit, and they're out working your ass too. Like, you can't have it both ways. You can't burn the candle on both ends. I'll talk about racism. I'll talk about sundown towns. I believe in reparations, all that shit. Can you get off your ass and work hard though? Can we get some black excellence? One of my students just got a job. Just called me a few minutes ago. He got $38 an hour. I trained this brother. You see what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I can't keep making excuses for shit that I think we can fix. We need to fix what we can fix. A lot of the shit that we call white supremacy, we can fix. Because I'm going to tell you something, O'Shea. This is what I believe. I believe three things about God. God is omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient. Omniscient is all-knowing, omnipotent is all-powerful, and omnipresent is everywhere at the same time. Isn't that what these niggas describe when they talking about the white man? Are they not telling you that the white man is omnipresent? He's everywhere. You can't go nowhere in the world without. You can't go overseas and you can't do nothing. The white man everywhere. He everywhere. Then when you start talking about, well, man, I'm gonna try to control this, do something to try to change the system and build my wealth and the economics. You can't, man. The white man is all powerful. He got all the power in his hand. He rolls with the power of life and death. That's how they talk, right? Then when you talk about omniscient, when you start talking about, okay, man, I'm gonna try to study and learn math. Man, you can't get into Silicon Valley. They're not gonna let you into these different systems, man. The white man, that's his shit, man. He got the monopoly on that shit, man. You can go. So the white man is God. So don't tell me that you can turn around and say he's God and that shit you don't over sensationalize that shit and say, okay, the white man has taken the L. These motherfuckers can lose. Do we believe they can lose? Because if I listen to some of these brothers talk, why the fuck would I even get out the bed and throw a punch at any white man? Do you believe you can win? Because if I believe I can win, then we got to at least start taking steps to believe that in 100 years, our great-grandchildren are going to be much further along than where we are. But for us to sit here and just keep on putting this guy in a position of a deity and then ignoring that shit and saying, well, hey, the white man is the white. I've seen dudes, every excuse they come up with when I say, hey, the white man going to do this, the white man going to do that. No, the white man, no, you can't do that. The white people ain't going to let you do that. This day system, this day shit, they done designed it. Like, damn, man, can we do anything? Is there anything the white man can't do? I mean, that we can do to try to stop these motherfuckers without thinking that they just gonna win every damn time. Damn, it's like even if you work hard, there are literally people telling you that financial literacy will not help black people. There are people telling you that a good work ethic will not help black people. There are people telling you that. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm not gonna say the brother's name because he got a lot of fans on his internet. You know who I'm talking about. The brother, you know what I'm saying? But anything this brother says, he literally, him and this Dr. Garrity guy got this 10-point bulletin together. And they literally tell you that financial literacy won't help change the racial wealth gap. However, like he said, he even said home ownership won't change the racial wealth gap. Home ownership, before the housing bubble happened, we actually cut it down to 1/8 instead of 1/22 of white. So for every dollar in net worth white people had, we actually, before the housing bubble, that was the all-time high for black home ownership in thinking 06. We actually were right there as far as closing the gap. Then it dropped down. The home ownership actually did, you know what I'm saying? So there are things that can be done. I see white people take L's all the time in Silicon Valley. These Asians and Indians that took this shit over, they bitching about it. But there's nothing they can do about it. You know why? Because they are better at math. Sergey Brin founded Google. The brothers that started YouTube. All these different foreigners are coming over here with just excellence. There was a time when we had black excellence and we believe that we are gods and we better than these people. At least that's what you tell us. That we built the pyramids and all this shit. If that's the truth, why don't we tap into that and do something and fight? Because I hear a lot of defeatism. And I said I believe in white supremacy. But when the people call up after me and insult me, they gonna say this nigga don't believe in white supremacy. When I just said, okay, yeah, there are systems that we need to do something about it. That's the thing. It's just very feminine when I hear that shit. I'm tired of it. That's why I don't even go on YouTube a lot of times and listen to some of this white supremacy argument bullshit these niggas be saying. Because I'd be like, dude, do you understand? Like, if you're getting outworked, you can't talk. I can't get outworked and talk about white supremacy at the same time. That's a problem. A motherfucker can't be working harder than you and he own everything too. He doing, you know what I'm saying? You getting worked. There's no excuse for that shit.
Let me ask you.
That's just failure. That's just black failure.
Let me ask you this, Sub-Zero. Do you think that, I mean, because it is, you are on topic with the topic about, are black people addicted to white supremacy conspiracy theories? But what I do want to know, and grown man, I would love for you to call in too, brother. Do you think in this case where I don't know how knowledgeable you are on what happened, but with Joshua Brown, him being killed after he testified, do you think that is a conspiracy, or is that just some more nigga shit and nobody want to admit it?
This is why I said I believe in white supremacy, because I don't know about that one, but I do know the brother that got killed in Ferguson, Missouri was a police. I'm almost 100% sure that the brother that was arguing with the chief of police in Ferguson, Darren Seals, they found him burned up. About 3 or 4 of those activists in Ferguson have been found dead. And cops, that has a cops MO when they burn the evidence. So do I think cops are out here not doing dirt? Hell yeah, they doing dirt. Mm-hmm. So could it be that they killed a brother in Dallas? Probably. I don't know. I'm not gonna just shoot in the dark. But to me, I think the only logical response to that is mobilization and black excellence. You can't affect it. But because it's almost like we want to talk about white supremacy, shame white people into taking food off their grandchildren's table and giving it to our children. That's not what they're going to do. You got to take whatever the fuck you get from them. Mm-hmm. You got to conquer their ass. And they taking L's right now. We see this shit every day. They get conquered all the time. It's just we the ones that damn near think he's God. And we'll say it, but that's what we say. We preach it all the time. Mm-hmm. I gotta go, brother, but I just enjoyed it, man. I'm gonna listen to these people talk about me.
Man, look, call me, man. We gotta do a show, man. We gotta do a show because you be getting mad, brother.
I bet.
All right, shout out to my brother Sub-Zero, man. Let me give him he's a good brother too, man. He a real good brother, man. He been participating in the manosphere communities for a long time, and I see Taz in there. Taz, call in, dog. Let me see. I got 843 South Carolina. What's up, man? You're in the call. 843. What's going on?
Hi, O'Shea.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I'm good. My name is Irene.
Hey, Irene.
Royal.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat.
Hi, O'Shea. Yeah, I did the super chat, donated to your show. I watch you periodically. I like you.
Thank you, baby.
But as far as the question at hand, are we addicted to conspiracy theories? I really don't think that we're addicted to conspiracy theories. We do know that white folks, the power that be, they conspire. They conspire all the time. Mm-hmm. So for us to, as black people, to think that, the way that they're keeping a foot on us is partially conspiring to do it. I mean, to think anything other than that would be nonsense. As far as this whole case is concerned with Joshua Brown, it's not even a conspiracy theory to think that the police or some powers that be didn't kill him. I mean, it would be nonsense to think anything else based on all the facts, based on all the evidence. It would be silly to think that it's something else. I mean, they would have to think that people are actually stupid to believe the story that they put out. And I just refuse to believe that. And there's a lot of callers who's like, I don't know, I ain't going to put it out there that that's what's going on. But I mean, like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Why can't we believe the first thing is them conspiring to do that as opposed to, well, I don't know. Look at all the facts. They tried to kill the boy right after Botham was killed, but they wanted to killing his friend. He got shot in the foot. Okay. They tried to kill him back then.
Okay.
So, I mean, and then this whole thing, the guys came up from wherever they came to come to Dallas. Come on now, that's crazy. That is such a story that it would be silly for anybody to even believe it and to say, well, I don't know, it could have happened. That just boggles my mind. I'm 54 years old. I haven't seen a lot,
I done a lot. And it's like, I don't understand how some people can think that it's something other than what exactly it is. It was a freaking murder by the police or whatever powers that be.
Let me ask you a question. What clues did you take from that convinced you? Like, why do you feel this way about, like, in this case? What were some of the things that struck out to you that said, okay, because of this, this is why I feel this way?
Well, the first thing that got me was because it was an attempted murder on his life previously. Mm-hmm. And they missed him and killed his friend. Okay? And even Bunny. If you were Bunny, would you be scared at this point? Would anybody be scared at this point if they were Bunny? Look what they already have done. That interview she did on whatever that other podcast is, I can't think of the name right now. Look what they done to her. Look what they done to her. And then you really believe that, I'm just saying, if I was Bunny right now, I'd be scared as hell. And when I first heard the story that they killed the witness, I'm like, oh my God, I hope they did not kill that girl. I didn't even think about Joshua Brown. I thought it was Bunny. Mm-hmm. But then I'm like, God damn, come on now. And O'Shea, I really would like to know what you think. I mean, even beyond that case, I mean, for us to be addicted to conspiracy theories, mm-hmm. I don't think we're just putting out the truth, putting out common sense, putting it based on what we're going through, based on our condition. And just like the other caller said, yeah, Black folks, we got some issues. I got some issues. Mm-hmm. And like he said, he used to listen to some podcasts and he tired of hearing brothers talk about this and talking about that. There's a lot. You'd be surprised. I'm originally from New York and I live down in Beaufort, South Carolina. Okay. Been here for 15 years. Okay. Half the population of Black folks still think that it's Jim Crow. Wow. You'd be surprised of the mentality of some Black people. So if a brother is talking and trying to awaken people and talking, we need to do this, I think it's necessary to awaken some people. Because when I first moved here to this town, I was like, first I came with my New York mentality, so I had to kind of like curb it a little bit. Okay. People was like, who's this chick? Right. But you'd be surprised. I started 2 businesses the 3rd year that I was here, and then the 6th year that I was here, started 2 businesses. One was a cleaning business, cleaning the beach and golf resort, cleaning vacation property. Right. And I only started doing that because I couldn't even find a decent job in this town. Coming from New York with my credentials, had a bachelor's degree, mm-hmm. Nobody would hire me. So I had to figure it out for myself. Mm-hmm. And started cleaning. Like, somebody said, they paying $20 an hour to clean some toilets. I'm like, I do it. But see, my mentality is like, well, you're doing all right. If somebody gonna pay me this money to clean this house, what are they getting to pay the house? Right. So I started getting my own clients. Got my own clients, went to the resort and said, look, I can take over all your cleaning, get rid of all your housekeepers, save on workers' comp. I'll take it over. Gave me the whole doggone resort. Started hiring the local people. There were some people that was working on that resort cleaning houses for 20 years, all their lives. And nobody ever thought of maybe starting your own business with it. And then when I started my own business, you'd be surprised all the Black people that started conspiring against me. Mm. Like, who is she? Mm. Don't nobody know her. Who is she to come down here and now she hiring people? So I had to deal with that. I opened a bar club. That, I don't even want to go into that story, but the mentality of people down here, and I'm quite sure it's because I haven't traveled vastly throughout the country, unfortunately. I've been out the country, but not all over the country. And I'm sure there's Black people that still think the same way. So people, we need to wake these people up. You got to get woke first. Okay. Wake up first. Okay. You know what I mean? But as far as these conspiracy theories, I believe every damn theory that's out there. Every single one of them. Look at our past history. I mean, look what's been done to us as a people. And yeah, I mean, we've come through a hell of a lot on our own.
No,
you know? So, I mean, no, go ahead. Say something, O'Shea.
No, I'm listening
Give me
to
some
you.
feedback.
You're a good caller. No, I don't want to stop you. I know, black people, we like to talk. So, when y'all call in, I'll just be letting you go ahead on and say what you got to say. But I do thank you. How long you been watching my channel?
Yeah, but this whole, yeah.
How long you been watching?
The whole thing. What you say, O'Shea?
No, it wasn't important. What was you gonna say? Finish what you gonna say.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just saying, I believe this whole case was a damn conspiracy, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. They got a civil case that's gonna happen. They don't need that boy to testify no more. They don't need him to testify no more. And I would assume that the prosecution had to have him testify, for their case, and subpoenaed him. So I don't think he had a choice. And then, the judge did make a comment. I'm surprised he showed up.
Okay.
Why would she be surprised?
Right. Okay.
Why would she be surprised that he even showed up? The boy been scared since the attempted murder happened on him when Botham originally got killed.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be shaking. And it ain't no conspiracy theory at all that them cops killed him.
Okay. Thank you so much, Irene, for that call. Shout out to our from New York but living in Beaufort. Let me go ahead and give her applause. We had some really good calls. Let me go to unidentified, and then we're gonna go to Dallas. So let me give a shout out. So 252 North Carolina, I see you. 847 Chicago, I see you. I see 330, that's Ohio. 773-757 Virginia. All right, man. We got all our brothers calling in from all across the world. So let me go to unidentified caller, and then we're gonna go to my man 469. What's going on?
Peace. What's going on, Shay?
What's going on, brother? What's going on?
Nothing much. I just wanted to speak on it. As far as the topic, when I'm saying, as far as when these conspiracies come out, like I said, when I heard this one, I thought it was also some type of foul play involved. And again, sometimes, and after the situation with the girl in Chicago, the one that got locked into the freezer, like I said, and there was so much stuff, people having platforms that shouldn't have platforms. So it was so much information that came out or whatnot. And I think it's just a case of, when you have, I guess you say, truth mixed up with falsehood, or you have certain things that have actually happened, actual cover-ups, or things that have been proven to be cover-ups, when they killed the brother up there in Dearborn, Michigan. What's his name? Luke Martin Abdullah. They had, the FBI agents had, service a raid. They shot him 20 times. They moved his body, and his family filed a lawsuit. So it was foul play with them killing some of the black Muslim clerics, and in the Boston in the area, Detroit, Michigan area, whatnot. So I mean, like I said, when these things do come out, like I said, a certain community that has a certain history with with a certain dominant society is gonna feel a certain type of way. I mean, and this is seen all over the world, where people in other countries might turn down, actual medical care, because they don't trust their government. They might, it's situations where, players have been able to spread because people didn't trust the people that came in to give them medicine, because they feel like the people might be, spreading the disease. So I mean, it's like I don't know why people is like, I mean, a lot of stuff we shouldn't jump at, but come on, like, we got to understand how this society is dealing with us, and how the society, is gonna continue to deal with us. You know what I mean? Like, when people bring up this stuff about what we not doing, I mean, to me, you can't compare, the nigga man's world to the people that might come from a Korea or India or Pakistan or these different nations, because that's a man that comes over here with his identity, with his language, with his culture, with the knowledge of himself and the power of his mind.
Mm-hmm.
So to compare us to them is not even a question. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like, our leadership as a people joined us at the hip with the dominant society and signed us up, for them, signed us over to them as a people for them to govern us, because I guess we didn't want to be, take our be was it control our own destiny, right?
Okay.
So when we look at it, we really had a government, when a government is supposed to protect the people, and the government is also supposed to protect the people on a certain cultural level. When we have done certain things or have did things that have not been the best for us culturally, you would think that it would be the government's responsibility, to protect the citizens. But like I said, that's neither here nor there. It just, like I said, I just feel like I said, we have a certain relationship with these people, and like I said, when you talk about Operation Paperclip, when you talk about the Iran Contra, where, like they say, it has been conspired against us to, destabilize our families. Where we know that without a strong family foundation, there's no social economic gain. All the things, the whole Holocaust of things that they have done, you know what I mean, continuously, and unrepentant. So, that's all I wanted to really add to the conversation.
All right. Thanks so much, my brother, for calling in. And, you know what I'm saying? Guys, call into the show. Let me go ahead and applaud. We're going to go to my man, the Young Phenom. I ain't going to call him immediately today. But, Jamaican Pepper, thank you for $20 super chat. And then at some point, for those people who want to talk to each other, I will let you debate each other. If you guys want to do that, you got a problem with somebody that's on the call, you want to talk to them, call in. I will put you in queue. Not that I'm messy or nothing, not because I ain't shit, but shout out to my brother Jamaican Pep out in the ATL by way of Jamaica, always supporting the show. Thank you for being here. Can you guys do me a favor and get the likes up? I'll be on for, I don't know, depending on how long we want to be. What up, BMT? Let's go to my man out in Dallas, man, the Young Phenom. He going to be the next one rising up in the manosphere, man. Shout out to our brother. What's going on, Young Phenom? What's up with you, that boy?
What's up, O'Shea? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, let the Young Phenom break this whole situation down. Do I think that black people are addicted to white supremacy conspiracies? Yes, and I also think they're addicted to white people.
Uh-oh.
And you asked what killed Joshua Brown. I'm gonna tell you, I got a video coming out tonight about it. I went back 9 years ago when I was 16, 15, uploaded all my pictures and made a slideshow of me with guns, drugs, just me. It's about progression. And you look at me now, I'm well-spoken. I wouldn't hurt anybody. And Joshua Brown failed to make that same progression. That was got him killed. And you see, he was athletic, got a full scholarship, got a chance to get college educated. They say he owned businesses, Airbnb, wherever you call it. So he had every opportunity to leave that hood mentality alone. Mm-hmm. And he didn't. I'm in Dallas. Trust me. I talk to people. He didn't. And that's what I made the video about. Me. You gotta progress from the hood. The hood is a mess. Poverty. We make it seem like it's impossible to get out the hood. It's very easy to get out the hood. You're born in poverty and born in a project. You get 18 and you work a job for a few years and you'll get about that situation. But it seems like when you attach white people to something, black people become irrational, emotional, and they start sounding like idiots, mentally ill people. And I'm offended that black people will even say that white supremacy or the police did this. You really think 3 black men that stupid to sign up for this? What kind of deal is that? I had a guy at work tell me they paid each man $2,000 to do it. Are we saying black men are that gullible, that stupid to sell out, to uphold white supremacy and risk their whole life? One get shot in the chest. Joshua Brown, he was a bright dude. He was smart, but he just didn't take the necessary progression made to get about the that hood mentality, and that would cost him his life.
So you don't think that it was no police Nothing. You think that, man, it's just nigga shit.
O'Shea,
Yes, sir.
let me break this down to you this way. This case ain't that damn monumental, ain't that damn stamped in U.S. history for some shit like that to happen. Was it? She got off light, 5 years. They won the case. The state won the case. 5 years. So you really think Dallas police is going to hit Joshua Brown because he got a white woman 5 years for the death? And testimony wasn't even an integral part of the trial. People just read headlines, and black people is addicted to white people. If it's white people attached to the case, black people come running toward the case. They want that symbolic victory. They attach themselves to it, and then you get stuff like this. Black people acting like they can't fathom black on black crime. I know people don't like talking about it, but we having the wrong discussion. What we should say is, yeah, we was wrong. We blame the Dallas Police Department. Now we need to have a talk about black on black crime. If you had the opportunity to get about the hood, why didn't he leave that mentality alone?
Mm-hmm.
He kept circling around back in the hood. How you go from a college star, college educated, own a couple of Airbnbs, to 12 pounds of weed in your house, 32 grams of THC cartridges, and $4,000 in cash. And you waiting for us to meet some people for drugs. So we need to be having a conversation about how to get out that mentality. Black men, when you have the opportunity to get up out the hood, disassociate yourself. He had plenty ample opportunity than most people, and he still reverted back to the hood and dealing with shady people. I know that for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
But black people get on here and act like, who would drive that for some weed? People do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
People do that all the time. You would drive 6 hours for some good weed. And he probably was wholesaling it where you can break it down to get more money on street value. So that's what you do. When you buy weed and the person wholesaling it to you, he give it to you at a discounted price and you break that shit down and the street value of it raises. I know people who done did that. So it's not out of the question, but we can't act like we can't believe black on black crime happens. Just type of typical nigga shit that always happens. And black people are in denial because they got a white person attached to it. They want to feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. I think black people talking about white supremacy made black men a sympathetic figure, make us seem helpless, made us seem like we retarded children and we can't escape it. I beat white supremacy. In my video, I'll show you when I was 16 with guns and everything else. I left that hood mentality alone, and now I got educated, and now I changed my life around. That was on me. Can't blame the white man. More black men got to do that. Stop blaming the white man for your failure in life and do better. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps and make it happen.
Uh-oh. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. All right, Terrence B, I see you. Okay, shout out to nigga, what's your new channel now? I forgot it again. I just said it, but I'm getting old. Cut to the Chase TV. Cut to the Chase TV. That's it.
Yeah, cut to
y'all go subscribe to my brother, man. Cut to the Chase TV. Let me see. What number is okay, 252. Then I'll bring on task 252 North Carolina on the air. Guys, call in. Hold on a second before we do that. I'll bring you back on. But guys, if you want to call into the show, I'll be on as long as we have callers. So we have 491 people in the chat right now. Do me a favor, guys. If you're enjoying the show, press 1. I'll start doing more of these call-ins on hot topics. I'm just trying it out. I don't know if you guys really like this sort of setup, but if you guys like this sort of setup where you can call in and talk to other people and participate, press 1. And if you do, press 1 and then give me a like. Shout out to everybody in the building. Okay, so we're taking calls from anybody can call in and be a part of the show. If you want to call in, you can call in. All right, thank you for the support. Let me go ahead and talk to 252-481. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hello, what's up?
You that O'Shea Duke Jackson feller?
Yes.
My name's Carl. Pleased to meet you.
Hello, Carl.
You're the one that does the tricking?
Yes.
Well, you know the good book says a man ought not to trick. Says it sends you to Hades.
Okay.
Well, I like to watch you on the TV program. I like the way you talk.
Talk about what?
Well, the way you talk about the Negroes and whatnot.
The Negroes. What about the Negroes?
Well, you know how they lie about everything for no reason and whatnot.
Okay. Do you think that Negroes are lying?
Yeah, Negroes lie all the time. But so does everybody else.
Are you black? Are you don't mind me asking you? Do you?
Well, I don't reckon I'm a colored feller.
Carl, tell me, what do you think about this Josh Brown killing? Are you aware of what happened there?
Yeah, it ain't right what they did to that boy.
Who did what to the
I
boy?
don't believe he hurt nobody. As I said, the one boy shot the other boy. I don't believe they was friends too much. The good book says, "Thou shalt not kill." Says you go to Hades.
Oh, all right. Anything else you want to say?
Well, I don't know. You reckon you got any more of them French fried taters?
Oh, all right. Thank you for calling in, my brother. All right. Why you niggas always messing with me, man? I'm gonna cut back. Hold on. Don't hang up, dude. I'll bring him back. Why you niggas always messing with me on my show, dog? Man, you niggas be practicing this shit. Let me practice my accent. I'm about to call in on O'Shea's show tonight. Fuck with his ass. Man, my goodness, man. You niggas are crazy. All right, let me go to 847. 847, is that Taz?
That's me. Can you hear me, bro?
Hold on. Let me give you the George Macon drum sound. What's up, bro?
What's cracking?
Man, I'm just trying to be like you, brother.
Shit, man, bro. I'm trying to be like you, man. You the GOAT, man. I'm the follow-up. So check it out, man. This what we gonna do, man. We gonna kill the question right now. Everybody else calling for nothing. So listen, dog. Conspiracy theory is a bad word in America. It's a bad term in America. It was made a bad term in the 60s. But then it was also monetized. So, like somebody mentioned Operation Paperclip, for example, earlier. Okay, that is not a conspiracy theory. That is documented. That is something we can go to and see the documentation on. MK Ultra is documented. But when you see documents and can't find out what happened is when a conspiracy theory begins, like Roswell, Area 51. When you have an incident like 9/11 where people are involved, shadowy figures, OKC. Let's not forget Alex Jones lost his channel because of conspiracy theories. So the point being, America is hooked on conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories were monetized. Iran Contra, that just can't be a talking point. You have to understand that the theories are there because you know it's a conspiracy, but it's never been proven. You will never see the documents on that. Like I did the other day in Dallas itself, the JFK assassination. Everything behind it is a conspiracy theory because you know there's a conspiracy at play. A man's killed in the basement of the Dallas police station and it's never questioned. You know what I'm saying? JFK's wife says they killed him. Okay, that in itself implies a conspiracy. The theory comes based on the conspiracy, though. So to say it's just simply us, you have no understanding of what white people say about the Federal Reserve. Why white militiamen run up into the mountains in fear of the government takeover. Why Jimmy Hoffa disappeared and
White people talk about that forever. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you can't say black people are the only ones that like conspiracy theories. We all like conspiracy theories. It's something that's been monetized in America. Ours are just different than theirs. Like, we still don't know exactly what happened to Dr. King. Our theories on that are based on a conspiracy we know is there. It's been admitted. We don't know what happened with Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? We had a man stand up and say that the CIA brought the cocaine into South Central Los Angeles. Okay, we'll never get the actual proof and the documentation that shows who it was. So these people are part of a conspiracy. That's not a theory, though. You understand what I'm saying? So I just need people to know the difference between a conspiracy theory and just the bad term that they've made it into. When we're talking about COINTELPRO, we're not just talking about a conspiracy theory. We can point to it. We just can't tell you the figures. We can't tell you the figures who brought down Marcus Garvey, but we know there was a conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? Just like we know there was no conspiracy to kick the man out the house in the 60s. But I just did the content on that, though.
Okay. Taz, I think, well, shit, I think that's 330. That's Mr. Fantastic. But go ahead on, man. Anything else you want to add to that, brother? Don't hang up, because I'm gonna let some people talk to you.
No, I'm just here, man, stopping through, man. I wanted to make sure I got in on this, man, because I do think we kind of go hard on each other for no reason when it comes to shit like that. Like I said, America monetized the conspiracy theory thing, and it's something that they've created whole communities out of. And so, if anything, we need to start turning money like they do with the conspiracy theory lane. But that's my argument.
Okay, all right, no, stay on the line. Shout out to Taz, man, the B1 Network. You guys go subscribe to him. And let me go ahead and see. Okay, it's BMT. The BMT, I got one call ahead of you. Let me go, and then I'll bring in Fantastic. Wait, Fantastic been holding the longest. 330, you on the air. What's up?
Yo, what up, O'Shea?
What up? Hold on. Let me go ahead and bring you in with the George making.
You hear me, bro?
Drum sound. Mm-hmm. What's up, bro?
Oh, man. Oh, that's why it's so short, because it's George making, because it's so short. That's why he's short in the beat.
Right. He drew off the sidewalk, commit suicide.
Shout out to the Little Fella Federation, man. Little Fella Federation. All you midget niggas, what's going on?
What up, Lil?
Anyway,
what up, George?
Yeah, O'Shea. Yeah, man. It's funny, people are like conflating shit and adding shit to the story. I mean, a lot of the shit I said when I was on the Rumble about this, it didn't really seem right. Everybody loves a good conspiracy, but man, ain't nobody mentioning the fact that there's like a living witness in this. There's somebody that got shot, bro. All right, and so where we come back to, there's a snitch. There's a fucking snitch. Because he got shot in a drug deal. How much more evidence do you niggas need? There's a surviving witness to what happened, what occurred. Why are you niggas still trying to blame the white man? You know why? I can tell you. And watch the chat. Watch this. Because it killed two birds, one stone. It blames the white man and it absolves a fucking criminal ass nigga. We gotta get away from this fucking bullshit, man. Buddy was, like I told y'all, man, the fucking video, he was a fucking imposter. Just because a nigga go to college, he educated, so on and so forth, that don't make him fucking intellectually fucking select, man. It just means it's a nigga who got into college and he fucking graduated. If he did that, that shit is that's I mean, and that's not knocking education, but having an education doesn't motherfucking measure your merit as a person, as a human being, as a man. And this dude got killed, man. And like I said, another thing too, it's mighty funny how the conspiracy shit is all cool. We need to fucking blame the white man, but we use the conspiracy to fucking bring up shit like you got people like what's the brother name? The natives, like we're natives and we're not ADOS. He's fighting a one man fucking army battle against the whole ADOS thing, and giving you the slave narrative. Dan Calloway, and before Dan Calloway, there was Ivan Van Sertima. People who fucking dedicated their lives to fucking research. They can give you written documentation to support that data, but niggas don't want to fucking believe that conspiracy. They shit on that, and that's the work of black men who are doing work to try and give you, real actual information concerning your history and your lineage. So again, bro, because you damn right, O'Shea, when it's fucking with that white man involved, niggas are obsessed, man. That's our motherfucking number one problem. Niggas want to talk about any and everything that the white man does and not address anything that we can motherfucking handle ourselves, man. White supremacy and the white man is not even the top 10 fucking issues or the problem that black people have that we could actually fix ourselves
to get ourselves some type of upward mobility towards fucking power in this country, and not just the country, but the fucking world. So yeah, man, niggas are definitely obsessed with fucking conspiracy when it comes to when that white man's involved. Otherwise, it's just no, man, you niggas is making shit up, or so on and so forth. Bruh, this shit is open and shut, man. Go holler at the nigga that got shot and told. Go talk to him and see what happened. Well, I guess they let him live though to set up the whole thing. You niggas is fucking funny, man. This nigga was a nigga who got caught out there. He was doing dumb shit. And again, you got your fucking ticket punch, man. You play in the street, you gonna get hit. All right? That's to all you young cats out there listening. These motherfuckers trying to give you this motherfucking street life, thug life shit. Hey, you better stay your ass on the sidewalk, man. You can learn just as much as them niggas on the street and with none of the fucking danger. That's all I gotta say, O'Shea. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, don't hang up because we do got Taz and Cut to the Chase on the line. So shout out. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna bring BMT in, but let me just do this real quick. Shout out to everybody supporting the stream. Thank you for being here. I just need a favor, man. Can y'all help me get the likes up? You know what I'm saying? We got 217. If everybody liked the video right now, that'll take us up to 300. If I get 300, I'll do an additional. Let's see. All right, I'll do another hour, okay? Because I have 30 minutes left in the show, but they will let us. I got 33 minutes left. So if you want to call in, you got to call in right now. But if you guys want me to stay on until another hour, 30 minutes to the whole entire show, I'm gonna need you guys to help me get to 400 likes because it is like 1 in the morning, almost 2, and I do gotta be up at 8. So I need y'all niggas to do something for me. I ain't gonna be just on here taking calls, talking to you niggas all night. You gotta like the video, okay? Do something. So thank you guys for being here. Let me go ahead and take another call. This is going to be BMT. Go support his channel. Black Male Talk 843. What up, Josh?
Yeah, man. I'm just watching this stuff and laughing with my friend, the lawyer, about this, man. Like, I'm hearing that this Joshua Brown was the astute guy and the next coming of Christ of Jesus' son and shit. And I'm like, damn, y'all niggas believe all kind of shit. If a nigga go to college, like, y'all make it feel like niggas don't go to college. And that's just crazy as fuck. Like, this nigga been shot before. I don't think people know that this dude already been shot. He's already been into all kind of other shit. Just because you go to court don't mean you're a good guy or you testify. That just means you just got a subpoena to take your ass to court. But whenever we hear these damn conspiracy shit, it's almost like this Illuminati bullet effect. Like, niggas got Wiccans and shit. Like, I think that's why religion and this goddamn shit be fucking up black people, man, because when we looking at this shit, and we don't want to call it out for what it is, that niggas just got them. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's about. Like, the dude who came to get the award money told on his own people, not knowing that he was abating in a murder. That's how dumb niggas are. Like, this ain't the first time shit like this has ever happened where people have been caught snitching on their own people and they get thrown under the bus. Like, this shit where the white man gonna go all the way out of state to go hire a nigga named Aquarius and all these other niggas. Like, come on, bro. Like, if you're gonna get a hitman, at least get a competent hitman. You ain't gonna get the nigga who ain't finished goddamn GED school. Like, if this is where white supremacy is like digging for, then we really are fucked up. Like, y'all gotta understand, this dude was doggone distribution. That's a capital offense. That's a felon. Like, this nigga, he knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? This is not the first time a dude who sold drugs has never gone into the courtroom to testify. So y'all saying that the white man set this dude up. I mean, why would the white man pay this dude to sell drugs and distribute drugs? And also, I mean, they even have his finger on the trigger of him firing back at the dudes that he shot. So it was a drug deal gone bad, but I get that it's more easy to sprinkle white supremacy crack on it and say that this shit just gonna go away. I mean, it is what it is. And I mean, once you already testified, the police don't gotta protect your black ass. But let's be for real, bro. Once you already testified in the state of Texas, their witness protection, the only thing that they do is change up your address. They don't have to protect you. They don't gotta watch your back. Once you're done and you walk out of that courthouse, you walk down the street, nigga, you on your own. I don't know why they think that the white man gotta watch your back 24/7, and then y'all say fuck the system. Why would he do that? Mind you, that police department is a black run police department. So I want y'all to learn that shit right there. That's a black run police department. So are you gonna blame black people for failing that black man? Because honestly, that's the ones that run that police department. But I know niggas don't want to hear that shit. That it is what it is. If y'all don't like to fuck with the system so much, y'all need to go watch your own shit.
It's a black police chief, isn't it?
No, it's a black police chief.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Black police chief, a black assistant police chief. If the majority of that department is black. So, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I know people don't want to hear that they can only picture a white man wearing a police uniform, but black people, are in like positions in the police department too. Mm-hmm. A lot of them. You forget that there was a black judge, a black bailiff, a goddamn black spokesperson. Like, goddamn, y'all all we've been seeing is goddamn black law enforcement and shit. So, I mean, for once, y'all gotta we gotta just hold this L. This is niggatry. Goddamn it. I mean, ain't nothing else to it. I mean, the man already testified. The cops don't gotta do shit else for you. So you can look at it for whatever it is. You can talk about Kumbaya. I know we can look at all the other conspiracies we want, but this shit right here ain't got shit to do with that white devil. This shit was on niggas. Niggas fucked up. Drug deal went bad. They didn't want to add on 25-cent extra charge. They just shot up the damn place. The dude thought that listening to Sean King on collecting out of war money, that shit got him fucked up. That shit got him shot. So this shit don't got nothing to do with no goddamn Dr. King or any kind of marching and protesting. Y'all niggas gonna look dumb as fuck if y'all go out there and protest. Because this only reason why the police department's involved, but they're just trying to show y'all, yo, we ain't got shit to do with this one. We ain't got shit to do with this. This is all y'all. So you gotta hold that on L. Niggas can get in their feelings all they want, but they know one thing. Y'all ain't gonna do shit but bitch and complain and talk about poor white man. What are you gonna do about it? And he gonna say not a damn thing. Shut the fuck up and go back to work.
Damn.
So you don't take that L for what you want. Y'all gonna do is talk shit. Y'all ain't gonna do shit about that.
Ouch. All right. So, man, okay. Shout out to BMT, BMT bringing it tonight. Okay, so thank you for all. Let me do this. I'm gonna shout out some people, guys. Thank you for the shout out to people in the building. Let me just do this real quick. So I know I got some calls left. Call in. So I'm gonna tell you right now how it works with the Blog Talk Radio. We have 26 minutes to call into the show. After that, the people who are on the line can still talk. But if you call in after these 26 minutes, then you can't call into the show. So if you want to talk, we have 7 callers right now queued in. Make sure you call in right now. If we get enough people, I will stay on for some more time. Let me just basically shout some people out. Lisa Jean, interesting to hear from 9-panel regulars. Thank you so much. The Black Adam, the chick who did the interview, said she was threatened and intimidated. Yes, she did. Clay Pro, thank you so much, brother. Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide in jail. FBI states at the time he committed suicide, the camera outside his cell became blurry and could not be viewed. We all know that's loads of shit. Dollar Washer, what up, Doc? Julian Brown, white man, hold me back. I'm gonna give you a clap for all the super chatters. Thank you for supporting. Let's go. Boy, talking to you niggas is a hard thing. I promise you. Okay, let me go to 347-284. I think that's Mr. B. What up, bro?
Oh, Shay, what's good?
Man, I can't call it, bro. What's going on, family?
I'm good. It's good to hear from you, man. It's been actually almost a year since we spoke.
You in North Carolina now still, or are you back?
No, I'm still in North Carolina for the moment.
All right. Go ahead and talk to him, brother. What's up?
I'm half and half about it. I do believe that I don't like. Why would you wait until the case is over, like Mr. Fantastic and BMT said? But then in the same breath, why would you travel to another state to buy marijuana? Because if you think about it, they said the drug deal was how much?
I don't know, between like $4,000 and $12,000, something like that. I don't know what the amount was. Guys, tell me in the chat how much it was. $4,000, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, $4,000. They found $4,000 and some THC in his house. I'm half and half about it. Like I said, I agree with what Mr. Fantastic said to a certain extent and what BMT said. But why is it that whenever black people, we are the only people that help crucify our own, and we justify. You even got some black people that even justify us getting killed. We don't know the story. None of us is there. The only people that know is the 4-door sedan, because they did say it was a sedan, 4-door silver, that came and shot him. They shot him in his mouth and they shot him in his chest. You snitching, so they shoot you in your mouth. And see, a lot of people don't believe in hiding things in plain sight. I think personally that they had something to do with it, but then I don't, because why would you wait? They probably they didn't need him for the civil trial. It was his testimony that already got him convicted. And like the lady said earlier, I didn't even know that it was him that got killed. I thought it was the lady that got killed, the one that was on Phil Levi's show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of don't know. You kind of like me. We kind of like don't really know. You kind of just like see the points on both sides, right?
Right. I'm half and half about it. But my thing is this, O'Shea. Even if it is true that black people killed him and it was a drug deal going bad, there's something called I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but we all know that there's something called the Black Boule. And every time something happens with black people in every major city, the police chief always just happens to be black. Why she couldn't speak on it?
Right.
They had the black man who was the assistant chief. Why didn't get the chief to speak on it?
No, that's a good point.
Right or wrong?
No, that's a good point, brother.
And why is it that we always justifying us getting killed as pure niggatry? Like the guy before Mr. Fantastic and the other brother, no disrespect to them, but even though I agree with them to a certain extent, why we don't have each other's back? Like if the police kill us, you even got some black people that justify it.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't understand that. So that's my piece on that.
Okay, no, man. Thanks for Mr. B. It's my boy, man. Now I know that when he called me, man, I got to get Mr. B on one of these panels, man. Shout out to my brother, Mr. B. Let me go. Let's say I got a lot of calls in the queue, man. I got Frisco, I got Philly, I got ATL, I got Arkansas. I used to work for the phone company, so I know you niggas area code, so y'all can't fool me. I got New York. Okay, let me go ahead on 847. Let's see, 208. Did I talk to you already? 847-208. Hello, 847-208. I don't know if that's Taz or not, but I think I might talk to that nigga already. All right, well, I'm gonna come back because you're playing on my phone. All right, let me go to let's see who's been holding for a minute. Let's see, that's still cut to the chase right there. Let's go to Arkansas. 870, we in the building. What's up?
Hey, what's up, O'Shea, man? I ain't no long time no see, man. Lil T. How you doing, man?
Oh, nigga, what the hell do you want? Machines. Black people need
You
machines.
already know that's what it's about.
Nigga,
that's what it's about. And I'm glad Paul Kagame is. Hey, can I say one thing, O'Shea? We finna get right onto this shit now, man. This shit means some serious shit for black folks. Man, Paul Kagame making them motherfucking smartphone. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. It's about time, man. Hell yeah. Because we need it, man. That's what we got to do. We got to make our own shit. We got to have our own agenda, our own. We got to make our own industry. Fuck all, and we can't. I see right now, man, with this case right now, I'm finna go on the case right now, man. If we don't do something for self and do something for our own folks, man, this shit is going to be over with in the next goddamn 10 years. Because when 5Gs come out, they sure ain't going to be playing. But let me get on this case. I think this is some white supremacy shit to say, look, nigga, you think you're winning now, but motherfucker, we always been winning. We going to keep winning. And we going to show you by this case right here. Now, I'm telling you, O'Shea, this shit don't make no damn sense. In my lifetime, I ain't never seen no motherfucking judge hold a motherfucker didn't kill somebody on, capital murder. That's what she did. She killed that man in cold blood, man. Came into the apartment, just killed that dude, bro. So that shit ain't right. It don't make no sense how they let a judge hug this woman, man. And knowing ain't no judge gonna let no black nigga that killed somebody white get hugged. You niggas gotta stop bullshit and think sometimes. You know ain't no white judge gonna hug no nigga and kill some motherfucking white woman or some motherfucking white man. They ain't finna hug you, nigga. This man, I'm telling you, man, they finna come in for the kill. They finna come with these things, with these tanks, and they finna annihilate us. That's what I think they trying to do, man. That's what I think they trying to do. Cause see, this shit don't make no sense. They showing you we ain't gonna never be fair with you. We'll never be fair with you. And we gonna always show you that by what we do to you. So I'll stop bullshit, man. You know we in the right with this shit. Man, that white woman is wrong. And that's a bitch ass brother of his. He a hoe ass. Man, fuck you, Joshua Brown. No, not the Joshua Brown nigga. The other nigga. What's the nigga that brought them? Man, fuck you, that brought them nigga brother. Nigga, you full of shit. How the fuck you gonna hug that motherfucking killer of your brother, nigga? What's wrong with you? And see, with Joshua Brown, that's some fuck shit, man. Dude, I don't think he was not selling no motherfucking drugs, bro. Dude was not selling no goddamn drugs. Dude, if you look at that shit and go back, he started crying. He knew, that's the only thing I hate about black folks in this shit, man. Because niggas, you know damn well you can't snitch. And that goes for the police and shit too. You can't tell on police. And I know y'all don't want to hear that, but damn, life, and especially in the black community, because I live in the black hood, you got to have integrity and you can't snitch, man. It just, I hate to say that whole ass shit, but you can't snitch. And if you do, you got people that's going to come after you that didn't like what you said about people that they love or about them that you told somebody else on. It just, you can't do it, man. So, O'Shea, this shit crazy, man. This shit is a wild case. And they talking about the woman gonna do 10 years. That woman ain't gonna do number motherfucking 10 months in the prison, man. She ain't gonna do number 10 months to probably 10 weeks. We're probably preparing her so she ain't got to go. She probably gonna move to somewhere else and like that. You ain't gonna hear nothing. That's why they keep pulling all this other stuff on us with this dude Joshua Brown. Then these other what's the other, the other 2 or 3 brothers that did it, man. Godly. Boy, it's deep. This country is deep. It's a deep country, man, and people just don't understand, man. You got to do something for yourself. We can't keep doing this to ourselves. We can't keep letting each other down like this. We can't keep, not loving each other and trying to have some. You know what I mean? And when we trying to have some, don't be hating on nobody. Support that. Always support that. And it seems like when we try to have someone want to try to bring some, it's a lot of little shiesty shit going on, man. When you're trying to do something grateful for people, man, that's why I ain't even on YouTube. I want to make a YouTube channel bad, O'Shea, but I'm scared somebody motherfucking crazy kill me. I don't have time for all that crazy ass shit. You know what I mean? So it make you think that way a little bit sometimes, but because we don't love each other, we got to get to the point, man, we all love. I got people that love me, but nigga, I want millions of niggas to love me and women. Fuck that shit. I want billions of African people around the fucking world to love me. Shit, that's how I feel about this shit, because that's how we got to do this shit, or we all dead. So black folks, this is a wild conspiracy right here, brothers and sisters. And all we can do is just get our little hints, our hints out on what we think going on, and and what's because this is a crazy shit that's going on with this case, man. I just ain't never seen a judge in my life hug a convicted murderer, bro. I'm sorry. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. And then the dude ended up dead. And I know y'all talking about this, but I know some of y'all probably know Phil Advice. So that dude had some real shit, man. And he was breaking this shit down, man. So yeah, man, I know what's going on. And if you think about it, how I know they had something to do with it, like Phil said in his live video a few hours ago. Look at the text message about the police department of Dallas. They said, what did it say? It said something about damn, O'Shea, shit, I forgot.
Okay. All right. Well, remember.
Damn. Wait, O'Shea. Wait. I know. It was like, tell your community leaders to, make sure everything all right and, the integrity of this police station or something like that. Something about the community leaders, because they know they full of shit what they did. They wrong for that, man. They wrong for that, man. They trying to get that woman straight. They trying to help that woman, man. And that's just the bottom line, man. It's kind of messed up, but so I ain't gonna be on here for long, man.
Nigga, you been on here for
I
long.
ain't finna keep it up. I know you got.
You been on here for long, nigga. What the fuck you talking
But
about?
no, okay. Well, shit, that shit all right then, Big Old. I appreciate that, man, because that shit, this shit don't make no sense.
Call in tomorrow, nigga. You crazy? This nigga said I ain't gonna be on here for long. That's like a nigga smoking all your weed. I ain't gonna hit it too hard, nigga. I left, went to Ukraine, came back, nigga, and you was still talking. This is what I'm talking about. You, he gonna kill somebody. Let me tell you, nigga, something. Y'all better be glad I'm saving niggas' lives. If it wasn't for YouTube, nigga, a lot of these niggas like this would be on the street, fucking y'all up. I'm telling you, let YouTube shut down tomorrow. The crime rate gonna go up 1,000% in Black America. If they like kick you niggas off of YouTube, it's gonna be so many niggas dead tomorrow. Y'all think I'm playing? YouTube is actually stopping niggas from getting killed. So Biggie wasn't killed by off-duty police officer. You're thinking for this much sense. I'm telling you, he crazy though. He's good, but that nigga, he gonna hurt somebody one day. I don't know who it is, but I will not be there around you niggas when he starts shooting. 770, you on the air with O'Shea. What's up? Hello? Hello, 770. Oh shit. God damn. Another down south nigga that want to answer the phone. See, it's always you niggas from down south. Let me go to California. I know California gonna do right. 415. What's up? 415. 415.
Hello?
Yeah, see California. What's
Yeah,
up? What's up?
you hear me?
Yeah. What's up? What's up?
Yeah. I'm living in Northern California right now, man. But tonight I'm in Jersey, and this country is going through the last vestiges of capitalism, man. I think, and they know it's dying. All right, and with that dying of capitalism, it's the dying of the economic base that our police department and most of these white corporations have been using to oppress us now.
Okay.
They know it's dying.
Okay.
All right. And it's like when a person is thrown out there and swimming and they figure out they can't swim and they start grabbing for anything, trying to save themselves because it's unnatural to them. They're not used to not being in control.
Okay.
Things are going to happen. People are going to act strange and stuff like that. But it's weird circumstances around that case because of that element of them knowing that they are losing control of what they had or what their fathers had, what their fathers built or whatever. And the people who are probably black were probably going to take the reins of power are going to look to be retaliatory towards them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But they got to live with that, though.
Okay.
They got to live with that. But that's why I like living in around San Francisco area, because you can walk around different places and you can see you can sit in on various lectures and stuff like that. Prominent people from around the world. You know what I'm saying? You just walk in and sit down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I saw this one guy. His name was David Lee. He's a Chinese venture capitalist. All right. And he's basically making an example that, hey, this country, he was making the case for why the Chinese government will become why the Chinese currency will become the world reserve currency within the next 5 to 10 years.
and why that system works. All right, you say the Chinese come to this party, the President Xi, the president of China, you know, if 2 million Chinese didn't have health care, or 2 million Chinese were unemployed, the next month he can make something happen, and the next month work would get started, and he would employ 20 million Chinese people. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Also, and if 1 million Chinese people didn't have a house to live in or whatever, next month President Xi will start production on 2 million houses. All right. So you say it's not that the fact that we have a democracy and don't have more democracy. You say that's not the problem. You say democracy is the problem because you have these vested interests, these money interests.
Okay, but let me
if you want to,
let me ask you this, brother. I understand all that, but what about the case though? Do you think it's a conspiracy theory that the brother Joshua Brown got killed, or do you think that black people?
Of course it is, man. Of course it is. I rode around all over this country, man, and especially in the little white towns and stuff like that. You got police lights stopping every other car, all right? And they're doing it not because people are breaking the laws or anything like that, but it's doing that because the police department doesn't have the money to fund themselves, to fund their salaries and stuff like that. All right? And when you're able to do that, you become corrupt. If you're able to label anybody a criminal, and then you can levy a fine on that person, and they got to pay you without even say so, without any word, and you have the law backing you, that's going to corrupt you. That's going to corrupt you. I mean, every person that's hearing your show right now has been stopped by the police, sent through the court system. You know, they didn't fight it, because if you fight it, you end up probably losing your license or something like that. And most of these people are black. You know what I'm saying? Of course it looks shady, because the police system in this country.
All right, brother. Thank you so much. Area code 469 on the air. 469.
How you doing? How you doing, brother? What's going on, O'Shea?
What's going on, brother? What's up?
What's up, brother? I got a lot on my mind, bro. I gotta tell you about this case that's messing with me, man. The reality is, this is how I feel about it. The reality is that they bullshitted. They bullshitted all of us, because the reality is, this guy was a professional guy. You know, he was college educated, smart. He had his own business. He was an entrepreneur. What did he look like selling weed? You know what I'm saying? What did he look like having that much weed on him in a white neighborhood selling weed? What nigga's gonna go in a white neighborhood to kill a black man in a white neighborhood? Come on, bro. It don't make no sense.
Right.
I don't know if they think we dumb. I just don't get it, bro. I'm trying to figure this out, man. Like, they so bold at this point. Like, they know they messed up the story, man. They just said, we're gonna throw something out there, man. We just gonna throw something out there. They're gonna take it. So for the people out there who believing in this, bro, I don't know if you're slow or you just hate your people that much, just that damn bad, man. Because the reality is, bro, the writing's on the wall. You can see it for what it is, man. They're not playing, bro. They killing us consistently, constantly. It's a constant, man. We gotta look at the bigger picture as the black community and look at the reality of the situation, man.
Right.
Like, bro, they going to war with us. They not playing with us. You know what I mean? When we gonna wake up and say we can't play no more? We gotta start standing up and fighting. You know what I mean? And getting organized. We gotta look into ourselves, man. We gotta look ourselves in the mirror and realize this, man. We cannot play games with the system, because they not playing games with you. And a lot of people may crucify me for this, but I'm gonna be honest with you. The police force is as a whole is a criminal organization for the government, man. I'm gonna tell you something. They're gonna protect their people, because the policeman protects the government, so it's gonna protect their people. You know what I mean? This is the reality. So they're gonna protect them regardless if they kill you. You know what I mean? They the biggest gang in the United States, so they're gonna protect theirs. I feel like we as black people, we have to get organized to create our own police system in our community and fund our own police. So if they want to, handle their business, we can handle our business. We need to get some organized like that, protect our own people, like we did in the past, so we can fund our people. We can create a police, some type of security force where we can fund it in the community and create jobs like that and have them protect us. Then we won't have to have some. We don't have to worry about police patrolling and killing us anymore because they're gonna protect us on our behalf.
All right, brother.
We gotta use our money as a war power.
All right, but thank you for calling in. I can't take this shit no more from you niggas. I just really can't. I thought I was gonna be on the line, but you niggas try to give niggas a chance, man. You really do. You try to have a show that niggas can call into, and niggas calling in talking about something else. Niggas call in talking about another topic, and niggas talking about cell phones and motherfucking iPhone apps and now I'm sneezing. I thought it was because I'm getting the flu. I'm allergic to you fucking callers. That's what's going on. Well, that's the end of the show. Wow. Let the brother finish. No, nigga, how about you get your own show and then you have the niggas call into your show and you let them finish? How about that? I'm the one that's sitting here listening to this shit. You go get a goddamn show and you do that. You ain't even giving no money, nigga. That's always the nigga that ain't giving no money trying to tell you what to do. Hey man, do this, do that. Do this and that. Do this, that, and that, and that, and that again. You got something on it, brother? No. But do it anyway. Don't shut your musty ass up, nigga. Or I'll fuck around and make a video about you tomorrow. Anyways, look, let me go ahead on it. Yeah, man, just it be always the niggas that don't never give $1 on a super chat or like a video, whatever. Them niggas be the main one trying to tell a nigga what you should be doing. Hey man, put it back on, brother. Put it back on. Put it back on, brother. Please, brother. Dusty ass. He ain't studying you niggas. He ain't thinking about you. I ain't studying you niggas. And I promise you I'm not. You niggas can't fool me. Jesse Flanagan, thank you. What the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea, brother. The reality of finish. Casey Onema. Well, bro, as a former highly decorated multi officer of the year, I put away more murders than any Negro in here. And this certainly 90 seconds of an inside job. Okay, thank you. Just for my sense. So Biggie wasn't killed by all. Okay, I read that already. Slave talk. K plus. So we can't snitch on a white murderer. I'm confused. O'Shea Duke Jackson. Thank you for your super chat. Kick him off the line. O'Shea, thank you for your support. You're an ugly nigga. But anyways, man, it was a great show. Fun show, but I gotta go. I can't, my brain. How do I donate? Oh, guys, listen. It's $. 60 seconds. Fuck. Let me hang up on these niggas. Sorry. In this episode. So people who want to support what I do.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
There's the first comment, patreon.com. Who's all on Patreon? Shout out to everybody who's on Patreon. You guys know us for negromanosphere.com. I don't do the Patreon on behalf of myself. I do the Patreon on behalf of the Black Manosphere community. That money pays the writers. It pays we just renewed the C panel. That was $700. So the Patreon money goes towards negromanosphere.com, running the site. So if you guys want to support the Black Manosphere, you guys want to support the site and things that we're doing, it's $5 a month. If you niggas don't want to do it, oh well, whatever. Okay, but thank you to the guys that do. Really appreciate you people for being here. I know everybody don't have money, but everybody can like the video, everybody could subscribe, whatever. So it's good, man. It was fun, but I just can't do I can't do the 2-3 hours tonight. I just can't, because you niggas, I can't do it. I tried to do it, but the Lord told me to stop this shit. So I got to stop this shit. That's the Patreon.com. Support Black male media. If you're African American male, Black male, wherever you are, Black men in the country, we support brothers. This is all about Black men working up. Thank you so much, Tywee. And guys, see you tomorrow. I'll do another show tomorrow. I don't know about the call-ins because it's you niggas get on my nerves. But shout out to Money Boat guys. But thank you so much, man. I appreciate you brothers for being here, and we'll see you guys tomorrow on more content. Peace. Oh shit, Sinful to P here? Wait, is Sinful to P here? Somebody put at Sinful to P. Is Sinful to P here? I ain't seen him. Hold on a second. Oh shit. Wait. At Sinful to P. Is he here? I'm looking at. Hold on. Let me look at the. Oh shit. Well, nigga, call me if you're here, dog. Call me, bro. Call me, bro. Peace out.